Hello everyone, I am your host MeleeWizard, and welcome to Let's Play Touhou Scarlet Curiosity. A game that is touted as a action RPG on Steam, and no doubt other things, I didn't really look. And since it pretty much just drops you right into the action in short order, I did kind of test things out as both Remelia and Sakuya, since they do play differently. The Steam page touts Remelia as kind of the power character and Sakuya as the more technical one. And having played them both, I actually feel Sakuya just feels better for me. You may like Remelia better, but at least in this case, I'm going to be playing as Sakuya here. And it looks like, by and large, the plot is more or less the same. It's just you see things from a different perspective in certain scenes. So, let's just dive right on in. My lady, the sun has already risen. Let's go back inside now. I don't feel like moving. Carry me. You're not a child anymore. If I might be so bold, haven't you been a bit too lazy these days? More than usual, I mean. Well, that's what happens when you're bored. Nothing to do. Now, that's simply not true. Why, just the other day, there was that strange incident that Reimu handily took care of without breaking a sweat, I assume. And even if something did happen during the day, it's not like I could fight at full power. Ugh. Are there even any fiends or monsters out there worthy of my attention? Well, there's certainly no shortage of yokai around here. Yeah, but I could tear my way through 1,000,000 of those weaklings and no one would care. What I really want is to fight a yokai so mighty, so powerful that beating it would make me a legend. Aiming high as always, my lady. If that's the case, you might be interested in this. Is this that Tengu newspaper? Strange shadow sighted on the mountain. But this picture is so blurry, and the article goes on to say no one has even seen the thing. It sounds like a hoax. Maybe, but everyone in the village was talking about it. I heard someone found a footprint in the mountains, and some fields were vandalized too. Is this really the best picture they could get? The monster seems like it may be rather cautious. The Tengu are doing their best to find it, but they've come up empty-handed so far. In that case, I leave it in your capable hands, Sakuya. I beg your pardon? I said I'm leaving this case to you. I'm counting on you to turn up some info on this monster for me. If you do happen to find that monster, I'll destroy it. I see. Not to worry, I'll find it for you. Anyway, it's time to get my beauty rest. I hope good things really do come to those who wait, as you humans say. I think you have the wrong impression about how that works. Anyway, I'll spend today gathering all the information I can and report to you tonight. For now, just get some sleep. Excellent. I'm kind of looking forward to this now. This is strange. Usually my lady is still asleep at this hour. I've collected all this information about the monster for her, though. Where could she have gone? So, yeah. Yeah, you've got attacks, skills, all sorts of fancy things. The main thing that kind of made me choose Sakuya is basically the attack you use when jumping. With Sakuya here, it's just slashing and such. But with Remelia, when you jump, you do this diving dash move, which, if you're familiar with Hisao Tensoku, you kind of have an idea what I'm talking about. And it turns out that move just feels hard to aim, and it feels like that is going to be mostly to my detriment. So that's one of the main reasons why I chose Sakuya. But let's see what we got here. I collected quite a few recent issues. Let's see. Mbembe menaces Misty Lake. Guided by the light. Seal of the Python shattered? The reporting seems a good bit questionable. But even so, these ought to be enough to keep my lady entertained for a while. Though I suppose it may be more helpful to follow up on these stories. Perhaps I'll visit the places mentioned in these newspapers and see what I can find. And off we go. There's an observation deck not too far from the mansion over on the far shore of Misty Lake. Maybe I should wait there and see if the Mokele Mbembe will show up. I know I told my lady that she's been slacking these days, but to be honest, maybe I've been slacking too. I'm itching for a good fight. I could use a light warm-up, and these small fries don't seem like they have anything better to do. So, here I come. And... yeah, various things, but I'll get into some of that stuff when I can actually make use of it. Aha! Throwing knife. Those are the weapons. Okay. Plus 18 attack power, plus 10% crit rate, plus 5 drop rate. Nice. And the other 2 slots are for armor and accessories, and I'll get some of those before too long. And the higher you maintain your combo, the more bonus you get. The attack bonus and the XP bonus. And I did get another throwing knife, and even though it's still the same weapon, and this is not a good example, but they can have different stats. Aha! Apron, armor. Which, as of now, looks like it's just an HP upgrade, but you know what? That's fine. That if armor comes in the form of more health, then oops. Let's see. Is that our apron and improvements? No, it is not. Okay. And there's a brooch. Plus 100 skill points, skill regen rate, and more item drop rate. Nice. Wrong button. So at the moment I don't have a double jump, so for whatever significance that has. And I know when playing as Romelia, I did end up getting the achievement for getting a combo of 100. Though, for whatever that's worth, I wasn't really trying or paying attention. So, I guess it was just a case of I had already been through this area. So I didn't really have a reason to just wait around or something. Another throwing knife. Aha! That is an improvement. Nice. Good. Ow. And I got a level up for... I'm not sure how much my stats went up from that, but, you know. Oh, I didn't even see you there. So yeah, my combo goes down when either I get... I don't know if it's if I get hit by like a physical or something. Because I've been getting hit by projectiles and it was never... It didn't break my combo, but... Getting hit in melee range did. Obtain deck brush. And another brooch. The new brooch is not an improvement. Oh, I had two of these. They're an improvement on base attack power. Significantly, but a bit of a downgrade on a couple other things, but the attack power is significant. Another deck brush. Amethyst. Let's see. Okay, I'll take that. The crit rate, I don't... I'll take the item drop rate for sure. Okay, nothing new there. Aha! Nice. Good. And you can also sort things by rarity and whatnot. Because from what I've read, you do have a inventory limit. I think the limit's at like 99 or something like that. And so, yeah, it looks like my physicals can get rid of bullets, which is interesting as well. Nope, that's not an improvement. Oh, big chest. Bladed deck brush. Cool. Attack is a downgrade, but a good improvement on everything else, though. You know what? Sure. And this is as far as I got, because I made it a point to stop at this point, so I don't know what I'm about to face here. Huh? What was that? Maybe I'm just hearing things. So now things are in a different perspective. It's a bit more side-scrolly. So it appears that my skills don't break pots, which is good to know. At least for now, it's showing things in the order that I got them in, which is good. So I think that's where I'm supposed to be going, but I want to see what else is over here. Aha! Another bladed deck brush. Yeah, I'll take that. Or at least I'll use that. So, aside from my skill 2, that's probably the closest thing I seem to have to a dash, which isn't much. Oh, Luna Child. How long do I have to sit around and watch things here? Boring. Hello there. Ah, sorry, but I'm kinda in the middle of something right now. And what might that something be? Well, I've been keeping an eye on things around Scarlet Devil Mansion, and yipes, you're that vampire's maid! If you have business with us, why not just visit the mansion? I mean, sure, you might get turned away at the front gate, but still. No, I'm just here for the lake. I've heard that Mokele Mbembe shows up here sometimes, so I wanted to see if I could catch it. Oh my, what a coincidence. I'm actually searching for a monster strong enough to entertain my lady. You are? And as they say, the fewer competitors, the better. Wouldn't you agree? Wait, what? Oh boy. That's just... Well, there we go. That worked out nicely. Have mercy, I don't even care about the monster anymore. Well, I suppose that was a better workout than chasing down a monster I might not even find. Now, where to go next? An earthquake? No, it's something else. The mansion is under attack. I need to get back there right away. What's going on? Why are there a bunch of fairies in here? Hello? Is anyone here? Where is everybody? Well, looks like there's no choice. Time to take out the trash. there's Mei Ling. Let's see what's down here first. Certain parts are roped off. Aha. Another deck brush. Yeah. Can't go through the door. Perspective on things feels a little awkward, at least as far as aiming is concerned, especially since, as of now at least, I don't have a targeting function. Sakuya, what happened here? Is everyone alright? I'm so sorry. Let's go to the library. Miss Patchouli can explain what happened. And I also can't rotate the camera or anything. It seems the library escaped any damage. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to protect the house. Sakuya, you're back. Miss Patchouli, what's going on? Do you know what happened? It was that monster. What monster? You know, the one that's been causing a panic recently. At least that's my prevailing assumption. Wait, so those newspaper articles weren't just fluff pieces? How do you figure it's the monster, though? Wasn't the picture in the newspaper awfully vague? What's your evidence? My evidence is that no one knows what the monster looks like. What do you mean by that? Well, the monster obviously got close enough to destroy the house, but we never saw it, almost like it was invisible. I'm assuming it used some sort of magic or trick to hide itself from us, though. So, no one actually saw it? I checked recent newspapers pertaining to the monster sightings, of course, but there are no pictures of it and no one who even claims to have gotten a good look at it. The most we have to go off of are some busted up roofs and a big footprint. I agree with Patchouli. This thing was totally out of our league. It was practically at our door, attacked the mansion, and left without us even knowing who or what it was. How is that even possible? Judging by the scale and extent of the damage, this monster is truly gargantuan. That's one thing I'm sure of. So it seems those incidents reported in the newspapers were true after all. I had no idea a monster that dangerous was on the loose in Gensokyo. Wait a minute, where's Lady Rumelia? Is she alright? Well, we don't know. She's gone missing. Knowing the sort of person she is, I'm sure she's just fine. You sure have a lot of faith in Remy, huh? Of course, she's my master. I would think that, given what happened, she's zealously pursuing the monster even as we speak. If I keep searching for it too, I'm sure I'll cross paths with her eventually. Okay, so there's autosave. So let's see what we got here. Mysterious monster in Gensokyo. Strange shadows sighted on the mountain. Reports have recently been flooding in of a huge monster sighted on Yokai Mountain. Some are treating this news as a hoax, recalling an incident at Moria Shrine in which an advertising balloon was mistaken for a malevolent creature. Believers, however, insist this case is different, citing newly felled trees and numerous fallen roof tiles as evidence that something is indeed out there. No serious damage has been reported yet, but those living on or near the mountain are advised to exercise caution. While no parties have come forward claiming to have directly encountered the beast, we will keep you posted as the story continues to develop. Let's see. Mokele Mobembe menaces Misty Lake. Okay, so we've basically got a Loch Ness monster going on. Guided by the light. Kappa's new invention or the work of spirits? Okay. Seal of the Python. Alright then. And I can just switch skills around once I, have more of them. see. Is there anything else I can do here? Okay, so Remelia's at Bamboo Forest, and the monster is apparently at Gembu Ravine. Yes, please. So, I'm sure there'll be other mechanics that'll make themselves known eventually. Does this... Okay, so all these areas in between I can't actually do anything with. Good to know. Let's check out the Bamboo Forest, at least for a moment. A will-o-wisp that appears to guide people through the Bamboo Forest. If that's true, I should be able to use it to find my lady. Well, shall we be off? Oh, jeez. Oh, learn cross-up magic. Is that... That's a lot of damage. Oh, but that's... Oh, okay, yeah, that's the spell card. Let's... Causes a knife to spin around Sakuya, attacking enemies. That's... Okay. So it looks like these enemies might be... Collecting that health now might be a bit of a waste, but oh well. And while it would be nice to maintain my combo, I'm not overly concerned about it. My main focus should be, you know, maybe trying not to get hit. Oh, I did not see you there. fact that these enemies are level 5, makes me wonder if I should have maybe gone the other way. Oh. Okay, I could have done that this whole time, huh? Okay. Oh boy. Go. What's my name? Okay, I'm actually close to getting another level. All right, cool. Oh. Hello, Yukari. Oh, and these are level. Illusion Song, Killing Doll. Illusion Sign, Killing Doll. Suspends many knives in the air and launches them one by one with devastating results. Alright. Damascus knife. Ooh, more health. I like that. Of course, I didn't see where the light went. Ah! Another amethyst, which is not an improvement. Another level, cool. Oh, I see a bit of treasure up there. Though without a map, I don't know how well I'd be able to get to it, though. And that's an area I've already been through. This is not. Deck brush. Oh, yep. A couple more fairies up here. Whoop. Yeah, I got spoiled a little bit by having a map in the first area. And now I don't. And I really have no idea where I'm going. Oh, okay. Well, since I'm back here, can I... Yes, I can go back to the world map. Alright then. Well, that's a decent introduction. And as mentioned, I'm sure there will be some other mechanics that'll make themselves known, like, you know, shopping or whatnot. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So, until next time, this is MeleeWizard, and have a nice day.